Semi-Annual Training December 2022. Week 3. Day 4 and Day 5. Outline. Capital C. The Hebrew word translated burnt offering literally means that which goes up and denotes something that is ascending to God. This ascending refers to Christ. Number 1. The only thing that can ascend to God from the earth is the life lived by Christ, for he is the unique person to live a life that is absolutely for God. Small a. Christ as our burnt offering is completely for God, absolutely for God. Small b. Whatever the Lord Jesus was, whatever he spoke, and whatever he did was absolutely for God. Number 2. By laying our hands on Christ as the burnt offering, we are joined to him. Number 3. As Christ lives in us, he repeats in us the life he lived on the earth, the life of the burnt offering. Capital D. The burnt offering is a satisfying fragrance to Jehovah. Number 1. The Hebrew words translated satisfying fragrance literally mean savor of rest or satisfaction. Number 2. The satisfying fragrance is a savor that brings satisfaction, peace, and rest. Such a satisfying fragrance is an enjoyment to God. Number 3. Because Christ lived a life that was absolutely for God's satisfaction, his living was a satisfying fragrance, a sweet savor ascending to God for his pleasure and satisfaction. Roman number 3. In Leviticus, the first offering that is mentioned is not the sin offering or the trespass offering but the burnt offering. Capital A. We need Christ first as our burnt offering because our first situation before God, our first problem related to God, is not a matter of trespasses but of not being for God. Number 1. God created us to be his expression and his representation. Number 2. God created us that we might be for him. He did not create us for ourselves, but as fallen human beings, we live for ourselves, not for him. Capital B. The burnt offering means that as those who were created by God for the purpose of expressing and representing him, we should be for nothing other than God. Capital C. We need to realize that we are not absolutely for God and that of ourselves we cannot be absolute, therefore, we need to take Christ as our burnt offering. This is the end of today's outline.